Torah tells us in the beginning of the parasha about the Metzora, about the one that has the spiritual form of leprosy, that Torah tells us that this is the laws of the Metzora, B'yom Torah, on the day of his purification. V'hu v'al Kohen, he shall be brought to the Kohen. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. But then it says the next verse, V'yatzal Kohen m'chutz l'machana, that the Kohen shall go forth outside of the camp, and then he looks and he sees the tzaras. So what's going on? If the Kohen goes out to greet the man, so what do you mean? And he shall be brought to the Kohen. He's not brought to the Kohen goes to him. You hear the question, Jordan? So why these words, V'huva al Kohen, and he shall be brought to the Kohen? That's not really what's going on. So the Ksav Sofer tells us, homiletically, very fascinating idea. It's known that when a person speaks Lashon Hara on his friend, the person that the Lashon Hara was spoken about, the person who the gossip, the slander was spoken about, he takes the Torah and the mitzvahs, the good deeds and the study of Torah, the great reward for studying Torah, the great reward for doing mitzvahs. It's gone, buddy, and it goes to the person that you spoke Lashon Hara about. Says the Ksav Sofer that is what the Torah is telling us when it says V'huva al Kohen. Now watch inside. This is so beautiful. This is what it means. Zos tiyeh Torah HaMetzora. This is going to be to the Torah of the Metzora. Not the way the literal pshat is. This is the laws of the Metzora. No. This is what's going to happen to you who speak Lashon Hara. This is going to be your end. Zos tiyeh Torah HaMetzora. You know what's going to happen to the Torah HaMetzora? You know what's going to happen to the Torah and the mitzvahs of the person that speaks Lashon Hara? V'huva al Kohen. It's going to be brought to the Kohen. So it's absolutely beautiful. Mamish, you see in the pasuk a reference to this concept that when you speak Lashon Hara, it's such a bad sin, it's brought to the Kohen. Your Torah, your mitzvah that you do is brought to the Kohen. Just want to clarify, the Kohen is just an example. It doesn't only mean the priest. The Kohen, in the days, the Kohen were the ones that taught Torah. The Kohanim, the Tzaddikim, the Manhiga Adar, unfortunately, are the people who it's prone that people like to speak Lashon Hara. Maybe they're jealous, maybe they don't think that they're doing a good job of running the nation, the city, the shul, or whatever it is. So those are the people that is usually prone to for them to be spoken in a negative way about. But that's a very nice Ksav Sofer that you see a hint of this concept in the actual pasuk itself. Let's learn to be mechazek, to strengthen in our Shmiras HaLashon, our good Shabbos.